Hello boys and girls, today we're going to do a little review on rounding. So we're going to start off by rounding to the nearest 10. So my number is 36. These are the units, these are the tens. So I put my dot on top of the tens and it's my units that help me decide. Now my two options when I'm rounding to the nearest 10 will be 30 or 40. Now remember, if I'm rounding to the nearest tens, my units help me decide, and the rule is if the number is 5 or bigger than 5, I go to the bigger number, I round up. If the number is less than 5, I round down. Well, 6 is bigger than 5, so I round up. So when I round 36 to the nearest 10, my answer is 40. Okay, now let's try rounding to the nearest 100. Okay, so now let's change this over. And my number is, let's say 346. 346, I'm now rounding to the nearest 100. These are my units, these are my tens, and these are my hundreds. I put my dot on top of my hundreds, and now it's my tens that help me decide. Well, when I'm rounding to the nearest 100, my two choices will be either 300 or 400. My neighbors help me decide, and remember the rule. If the number is 5 or bigger than 5, I round up. If the number is less than 5, I round down. Well, 4 is less than 5. So when I round 346 to the nearest 100, my answer is 300. Now we're going to try rounding to the nearest 1,000. Well, now let's see. I'll choose 1,468. These are my units, these are my tens, these are my hundreds, and these are my thousands. I'm rounding to the nearest 1,000, so I put my dot on top of my thousands. And it's my hundreds that will help me decide. Well, now I have to count by thousands. So my options, my choices, will be either 1,000 or 2,000. My neighbors are the hundreds. And remember that rule. If the number is 5 or bigger than 5, I round up. If the number is less than 5, I round down. Well, 4 is less than 5, so my answer will be 1,000. So 1,468 rounded to the nearest 1,000 will be 1,000. So this week I'm going to give you a little bit of rounding review. You'll do some reviewing, rounding by tens, rounding by hundreds, and rounding by thousands. Have fun and come back and look at the video if you need a little reminder.